Welcome back to Scarlet, Blue, and You, the podcast of Hannibal LaGrange University. I'm your host, Lauren Yaus, and today we're talking about HLGU volleyball. But really, we're talking about something much bigger than volleyball. At HLGU, we believe college is about more than academics or athletics. It's about relationships, growth, faith, and becoming a part of a community. And I think the HLGU volleyball program is a great example of that. Today, I'm joined by head volleyball coach Kelsey Pollard and assistant coach Lacey Campbell. Kelsey is a familiar face to many in the Hannibal community. She's a Hannibal High School graduate who went on to compete in Division II track at the University of Central Missouri, where she earned a degree in community health with an emphasis in exercise science. And before coming to HLGU, Kelsey spent 6 years as the head volleyball coach at Hannibal High, where her teams won 6 conference champions and 3 district championships. And sitting beside her is assistant coach Lacey Campbell, an HLGU alumna who knows firsthand what it's like to be a Trojan volleyball player. Lacey has now returned to HLGU to help coach the next generation of players. Kelsey and Lacey, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much.
So happy to have you. Okay, Kelsey, let's start with you. You grew up right here in Hannibal, went to Hannibal High School, and then went to UCM to complete in track. Tell us a little bit about your journey from being a student athlete yourself to a coach.
I always loved being an athlete, and I loved being around sports my whole life. My parents were coaches, so I've come from a lot of familiarity with that. I always knew I wanted to be in the exercise field. Competing was always something I liked to do. I continued to do it even after I graduated from college, running Spartan races, and that really gave me a desire to want to be a personal trainer. Which
that sounds intense.
It's very intense. It was very intense. Like between 10 to 18 miles of like mud.
Intense.
And,
Okay. Yeah. Bruises.
I loved it. And then that made me want to pursue a personal training degree. And so I continued coaching in that way, fitness wise. I took a few theory of coaching volleyball and track in college from
just in case,
you never know. And then when opportunity arose and I took the teaching job at Hannibal High School, it led me there, and I applied for the volleyball job and got it right away and have loved it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So what did you learn about coaching from high school athletes?
Everything.
Crash course.
I guess that between, the Spartan journey and volleyball, I did do some club volleyball with the younger kids.
Nice.
I love the developmental phase, so like 9 to 13-year-olds. So that taught me some things to help with that high school experience. I learned how not only do I have to know the sport, but I have to know women,
yes.
young women, and not just develop their talents and what I know on the volleyball court, but develop them as humans. And that was a big piece of it, right? Like managing emotions, building character, resilience. Those things are important on the volleyball floor, but also for life.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So you spent 6 years at Hannibal High, and then you came here. And you've been here this is your second year.
This is my second year.
Yeah. Okay. So what made HLGU the next right step for you?
So I have to also had tag along. She was there with me for my last year there at the high school.
Oh, nice.
And when I applied for the job, I told her right away. And I said, hey, Lacey, I'm thinking about applying for this job. I would want you to be my assistant. And so basically, we were kind of like a 2-for-1 little package there because I knew that she was going to be the person I wanted beside me when I came here. But really, we kind of prayed about it. My family did, and I know that she did too. We're big God people in that aspect and doing what He wants for our lives. And for my husband and I, we were like, this is just the next step. This is the right way to go, and that's where we were called to do.
Yeah, and we're so happy to have you both. All right, so Lacey, your story is a little bit different because you were an HLGU volleyball player all 4 years, right?
No.
Oh, not quite? Okay.
I transferred into HLG after my freshman year.
Oh, okay.
I had taken a different journey after high school. Thought I was going to play at a different college in St. Louis. So sorry.
Those summer colds.
Yeah. Thought I was going to play at a different college. And then I ended up actually just backing out of everything with that. I think I had a lot of fear and anxiety about being an athlete in college, being a college student, being away from home. So I thought I would just try at just being a college student away from home. And I've failed miserably.
Oh, no.
Still really sad, still really scared. So I knew I wanted to come home. I think I did a semester at MACC just to rebuild my GPA a little bit, and then came here and came to the volleyball team. Weird journey here. Like played a year, took a year off through coaching changes, and then came back in, and I played my last 2 years here while I was a resident advisor. And those are my husband is still jealous because I'll talk about them, and I'm like, man, those are like the best years.
Aww.
And he's like, whoa, excuse me.
Yeah. What about our years? You're like, as a student.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So what was your experience like as an HLGU volleyball player?
Oh man, I loved it. Like I said, I had the most fun. We had, so much team bonding. Like we even just talked about with our girls recently. Like we talked about like spiritual journeys and things like that, and how like you have your own personal spiritual journey, but something that's super huge and like such a big blessing is that like when you're on a team, especially in an environment like HLG, like you also get a joint, like group spiritual journey, right? Where we're just like side to side with women walking in faith, like that get to like push us, that get to encourage us, that get to like hold us up when we can't hold ourselves up. And I was like, that's a very unique thing. And like, I got to witness that like as an HLG student and athlete. And like, I think that's part of why it makes it like one of the, like some of the best years of my life is because it was like there's a physical aspect to it, but then there's the spiritual aspect to it, and there's the like emotional aspect, but it was like always with people that were my people. So it was just a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Nice. Excellent. So are there things that you learned from your own coaches or teammates that you now find yourself bringing into coaching?
Sorry, my first thought, we've had a lot of coaches, I think. I think you learn what you like and what you don't like, right? About certain coaches. And like, there's personalities of different people. And like, obviously we have our own personalities too. And there are people that are not going to dig on that very much. And then that's just the way, like, I think for me as like, I'm a people pleaser. And so I think part of my coaching journey has been like, there are people that are just not going to like me. Like, and that's kind of hard for me.
Yeah. I don't like it. But I'm
like,
accepting it.
Yeah. Wait, did I make a choice that like, what do I think it was right? Like, do I think like this, and this? And it's like, then I don't need to change anything, like kind of a thing. Like, I don't need to go back and be like, I take it all back. Like, I'll do whatever you want.
Nice.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I really wanted to talk to you two ladies about today is the culture that you're creating with the team. Because I've heard from other areas on campus, like that your girls all eat together in the cafeteria, that they study the Bible together, they do so much together, and you're creating this atmosphere of almost a family. So is that intentional, or is that something that just happens?
No, 100% intentional. Lacey and I are both very family-oriented people, and we have that family, like God first family mentality, and we bring that into our volleyball program. And I think that it shows from a little bit of our leadership, but also the girls' heart. We have really good leaders on our team, and I tell all my girls, like, you don't have to be a captain to be a leader. And leaders step up when people are struggling, and we know who to turn to when people are struggling, right? We turn to God. So we have girls that are really good in that department of just leading in that direction, and I think that really helps.
Excellent.
Do you have anything to add to that?
I think too, like we've been here 2 years, and like we've definitely been intentional about implementing things, but I think specifically this group, like all these girls that we've kind of come in have really like honed in on that belief, and like we can't do that for them. Like that's a God thing, right? And so like we've honestly been really blessed this season with girls that are bought in, and like we said, we can't do that for them. So it's also 100% a God thing. Like we're trying to put in the infrastructure, but they're the ones that are buying in. So
nice. Okay, and you've already kind of touched on this, but one of the things about college athletics is that you have the opportunity to influence much more than just the athletic side. And I see you guys doing that. So what do you hope your players take away from their time at HLGU? Besides just being good volleyball players.
Yeah, that's the least of our concerns as coaches. Right? We hope that they look back on their journey here and they realize that, they had a good atmosphere here with being at a Christian institution and that they have coaches that care about them. They have a group of girls that are there to support them, and that they're a place that God loves them no matter where they are in their life. And that's what I hope they take away from the program.
Yeah. I know our athletic director, Coach Biggs, says we like winning, but it's really not about winning.
No, yesterday, our first lesson of the year, we always do a little Bible study before our matches, was about our identity in Christ and not the scoreboard. And a lot of them actually sent me a message that night and was like, that was really important for me. Thank you. And that made me...
a good reminder.
Yeah, I know that that wasn't me that was delivering that message, right? But it made us feel like, okay, this is the right
Nice.
thing. Yeah.
So with volleyball, are there some life lessons that it teaches particularly well?
I think you answer this question better than I do.
I think that, like, I don't know how this idea got into my brain, but I think, like, volleyball is kind of the ultimate team sport because of the way the rules are. Like, you can only do 3 touches, but you can't touch the ball 2 times in a row. Like, you have to work together. It's also a game completely based off of errors, right? And so it's like you only score a point when somebody makes a mistake.
Oh, okay. I hadn't thought about that before.
And so it's like, it's huge, right? Like, I think specifically for girls, for women, like, we can be so critical on ourselves. And like volleyball also has this like beautiful little, like, you make an error and now there's like this really weird lag time before. It's not like basketball where it's like someone just scored on you and you're just immediately like racing down to the next ball.
Yeah.
Like, it's like point scored. Okay, we're going to make these calls.
Awkward lull.
Yeah, and you just get to sit in that for like,
Yeah,
you know,
like I
a solid
failed.
15 seconds of just
Okay.
like, okay. And like in that time, like we made a rule this year of like, you have to like, girls have to come together and they have to like put their arms around each other. Cause like there's something about that, like knowing that like we're still like a team in this and not just like you maybe you made that mistake, but we're together. Like, and so I think a huge life lesson is just like, 1, you always need people. And 2, you're going to make mistakes and you just gotta get back up kind of a thing. I mean, there's probably so many others in sports in general, but so many others, but that's a big one. It's just be like, have people, I think, just don't be alone.
That is a great, yeah.
Great answer.
I feel inspired by that. I dropped out of volleyball in like 7th grade because it made my arms red. And I was like, I'm not into this.
Yeah, mine. I haven't played in a long time, and I had to pass yesterday, and I was like, oh, yep, this is the newbie,
I
newbie
recall
redness.
that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't love this.
Yeah.
I liked everything else, but
Right. Yeah.
yeah. All right. So you've both experienced HLGU from different perspectives. Kelsey as a coach who grew up in the community, and Lacey is someone who actually played here. So what makes HLGU a special place for volleyball players?
I think that it's the Christian aspect of the program. I think that kind of speaks for itself in a lot of ways, as we've been talking through the podcast, like the same continual things come up, right? Like this is a special place because of God.
Yeah.
And
it's real
Right.
here. Like it's not just something we say.
right.
We do it.
Yes, we do it. We live it out here, and they see that everywhere, not just with their coaches. They see that with
Excellent.
their professors and with administration, and it's amazing. The atmosphere is amazing.
Excellent. Because you've been in other atmospheres
Yeah.
as coaching and you know the difference.
Yeah, I've drove by HLG my whole life, right? Because I live on 168, so I've drove by HLG my whole life, and I've never really had the full experience of the campus until I started coaching here. And I was like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
And your
amazing.
husband's an alum.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was an athlete.
Yeah, he played baseball here and then took a job at the high school, and that's how I met him.
Full circle. I
Yeah.
love it.
I think, the atmosphere of like the team, like being an athlete at HLG, like you feel like you're a part of a family. I think that's a lot of like athletics in general, but like you feel like you're a part of a family. But then something about like the intimacy of HLG, like the family just like becomes just extended family. Like I heard like walking into the cafeteria after practice, like, you know, all of the soccer team and the baseball team. And you're like, how'd that thing go that you did earlier today? Or like, how was that test? Like, you know each other like so well. Like, and so it's like, it's a little community. Like, and I think that's what's such a beautiful thing. Like, there's just so much like, intimacy is the wrong word because, but like so much like,
Connectivity.
Yeah, you're connected. Yeah. So it's just, it's special.
All right. So what would you say to a high school volleyball player who is considering Hannibal LaGrange?
I'd say it's a good choice. And we're moving things in a direction that I think that everybody wants to buy into, and I hope that they want to buy into. And we want to support their journey no matter where they're at with their relationship with God. But we welcome everyone, and we hope that they'll consider that as something, as a benefit, right, of being in our program. Anything to add to that?
Yeah, I think that pretty much hits it. Yeah, we want them to be. We're pretty upfront with them, I think, about like expectations here, and also like, your personality matters to us too, I think, and so like that. We need team players. Like, we want that. We desire that. Or there's not a lot of room for like
selfishness.
Yeah. Like, and I think that's like, that speaks a little bit to like growth and all of those things. So yeah, I think absolutely.
Yeah. One of the things we watch in our tryouts when they come play for us on a tryout is how do they connect with the girls? It's kind of like just a little personality, see how they kind of blend in. Or stand out in a way that's either positive or
not quite what you're looking for.
Not quite what I'm looking for. And the girls speak into that a lot, just like the ones we currently have.
Yeah.
And they're so kind and they're so uplifting. Like every time we have.
Well, I think I've heard when a recruit or a prospective student comes to campus, you have several players that always welcome them.
Yes.
Which is really cool.
Yeah. So one of the things that
they're just not meeting a rep.
I implemented when I came here was I said they need to see an HLGVU volleyball girl. Like they might come here, but for me, but they're going to stay here for you. In the team.
Right.
They're not going to stay here because of me. So I want them to fall in love with the program and the girls that are here. So I eat with the recruits every time they come, so I can get to know them, and all the girls eat together, and we love that.
And eat those awesome meals in the cafeteria.
Great.
Hello. I ate there yesterday. It was great. All right. So as we look at the program, what are we most excited about?
Growth. All over the board.
Yeah.
As far as we're young now, and so it's going to be really exciting to see where we're at even at the end of this year.
How many players do you have?
We have 17.
Nice.
Yep. So compared to 10 last year, this is...
Yeah, that's great. Almost double.
We had 11 new ones this year. Yep. 11 new ones, 10 freshmen, and a JUCO transfer. So it's just been a really nice dynamic of having more girls and friendships.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully retention with this atmosphere you're creating.
Yeah, we have a great group of girls right now.
Excellent. Okay. So what do you hope people think of when they hear HLGU volleyball?
Good answer.
Yeah, I think like positivity, something we've like kindness, something we put into practice this year is like I think we put into practice the year before too, but I think we're putting words to the practice of like we want to be servant-hearted kind of a thing. So like shagging balls for the other team, but like even like we're trying to take things a little bit extra and like we had the girls like write on sticky notes and we put them in the visitors locker room like last time. And
nice.
I was just like, it's just like it took us 5 minutes and it's just an extra
not so
touch.
Competitive, but we're like, welcome to our campus.
Right.
And that shows the heart of one of our kids, right?
I love
all of our
that.
kids. And one of them was like, it's really hot in here. Should we buy him like Gatorade or something? So like Coach
That's
Campbell
really
went to Sam's and got Culver a bunch of Gatorades and put it in their locker room. They were like, that's so hospitable.
Yes.
Right.
And so like that's just the heart of our girls.
We can only take credit because I think another conference team like showed us something like that. And I think all of our girls were like so like taken aback, like that was so kind. Like, and so we were just like, that felt good. Right. Like, and we can like serving others, like it feels good, but it has a higher purpose. Like it has we're laying down ourselves, like to love other people. And so like, I hope people see like hardworking and like upbeat, positive, kind girls. Like,
I love that.
So
I had no idea. That's really cool.
I feel weird now.
So
braggy.
No, not braggy. I love that.
Bragged on you. So
all right. So before we wrap things up, I thought we'd do a little quick fire fun question thing. Okay, so you can both answer. Who is more competitive, Kelsey or Lacey?
We're both pretty competitive. I think it would depend on the thing. What would you say?
I think, we're.
You remember me in high
There
school?
is not a more competitive?
It might have been me in high school.
I think though, like, I don't. You have a very calculated, like, competitive side. I think I am a little more hot-headed.
Nice.
I don't know.
I think in an athlete, you want someone who's competitive. I am not always that competitive.
Yeah.
You don't want to play checkers with me.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, oh, no, you can win. I don't really care.
No, I get mad at when my son beats me in Go Fish.
Okay. Yeah. So you're a little competitive. That's good. Okay. Who's most likely to be the first person in the gym?
Definitely Coach Pollard.
Okay. The morning person.
I don't even know if she's a morning person. She's just very with it. And I'm like, I'm rolling in, I promise. Always Coach Pollard.
Okay. Okay. Who is more likely to send the long team a text?
This one.
Really? You think?
I think you're a little bit more inspirational than I am. You always got the
Nice.
cute analogies that make the girls feel good. Whereas I'm like, we're doing this tomorrow.
Business.
Yeah.
Business kind of.
I like it. All right. So who is more likely to tell a player, let's talk about this later?
Both of us.
Yeah.
That's we're big on, we set boundaries around when we have conversations. We say like, hey, during practice is not the time for this particular thing. I have an office that you can come in before or after practice.
Nice.
And we kind of like set really good boundaries around those things. So
Perfect. Okay. So what's one thing your players would probably say about each of you?
Well, you can answer for each
Yeah,
other.
I say you
guess.
answer for each
yeah,
other.
we can answer for each other.
I think Coach Pollard is like, she's business and she is knowledge and she is like, if we are winning games, it's because of like what, like drills she has researched, films she has watched. Like she is like, she's in it for all of the like details, skills, like all of that. And like, she is on it. Like her knowledge is going to take us places when it comes to like W's. And then she also like, she loves those girls so much. Like there's so much like heart behind it. And I think like, all of that is felt. We just coined her the mom of our coaching duo.
You both are moms.
Well, we're both moms, but we've decided, like, we joked, we made a joke in preseason that, like, we had a talk with our girls. And we're like, listen, the upperclassmen are not your mommies, and they should not be taking care of you. Like, you need to take care of yourself. And I was like, we are your mommies. Like, we will take care of you, but now we're going to be bossy, and we're going to tell you what you need to do.
As good moms do.
As good moms do. But then we made her joke later on because she's the business one, and I'm the supportive husband.
Okay.
/ dad. Like she has all these practice plans and I'm like, okay, yep, we need this and this. And like, I'm behind her, like, hey, you need to make sure you do this. Like, I'm just trying to implement everything that she does. And like, usually I'm like lighthearted, like, but then we've talked about too, like, she is on them for regular things. Like we need to keep this in check and this in check. But then like, if I get like picky or persnickety about something, like it feels like a dad discipline, if that makes sense. Like she's like on like business. But if I'm coming in, I'm like, this is a big deal. We have done something and we need to fix this.
Oh no.
Okay.
Like the disciplinary.
I like it. I like it. It
Yeah.
sounds like you guys are a great team.
Yeah, it's a good duo. If we're talking about what the girls say about her, is they think that she's hilarious. That's one of like the big attributes.
You are the dad.
I'm the dad, the fun dad. I don't get to be that at home, so it's nice.
Yeah, you have your outlet on the court.
And she has a way of bringing that hilariousness into drills and into things that maybe need a moment of lightheartedness. And I think the girls really respect that.
Nice. Keep it fun.
Yeah.
But work hard.
Right. And that's all her is that it's
good tagline.
It's a good little like lighthearted, love the sport, love the girls kind of mentality.
I love it. Okay, this has been so great. I don't get to talk to athletics as much as I'd like, so this has been so fun. Well, thank you so much for coming on to the show.
Welcome.
Did we miss anything? Encourage people to come out and see you guys.
Yeah, 6 p.m.
Your
tonight.
roster is on the athletic website at hlg.edu.
Yep.
And games, they're not expensive. I don't know exactly what they are because I get in for free.
Yeah.
But I know they're not expensive.
Yeah.
And they're so fun.
Yeah.
And I think we have popcorn usually, right?
Yeah, we do. And we won't have a home game after a while after tonight.
Oh, you have a
because
little.
we have a little away stint. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. So yeah. Okay. Well, thank you
Thank you so much
Thank you,
for
yes.
having
I
us.
appreciate it. So I think what stands out about the story of HLGU volleyball really is about more than what happens on the court, which is what we just talked about. It's about the relationships, the encouragement, accountability, and helping young women grow into the people God has called them to be. And I love that both of you are bringing your own experiences into that. Kelsey, your years as an athlete yourself and a coach here in Hannibal, and Lacey, your experience as an HLGU volleyball player and now as a coach. So to our listeners, I hope you've enjoyed getting to know the women behind HLGU volleyball and getting a glimpse into what it means to be part of the Trojan family. Thank you for listening to Scarlet, Blue, and You. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to follow the podcast, click that subscribe button, and share it with someone who also loves HLGU. Until next time, I'm Lauren Yaus, and this has been Scarlet, Blue, and You.